cat. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your daily message or massages. Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine wants to know if you got the messages. Did you pick up the sign and the signals that they sent towards you, darling? Did you? Let's talk about the planetary energies before we dive right in and pick this over. We're going to talk about the retrogrades. At this moment in time, we have what? Uranus in retrograde until the 22nd of January 22. The number 5, right? Change, conflict, wisdom, trust. The Hierophant is all up and in it. Sudden change using your intuition, darling dears. You also have Neptune in retrograde in Pisces until the 1st of December, where you will be ripping and continue to rip off the rose-colored glasses as you realize you stand with your footsies, your two paws in different worlds. The old and the new. Rip off them glasses, guys. We also have Jupiter in Aquarius in retrograde until the 18th of October. Uncomfortable changes. Somebody's realizing those messages are blocked blood. And no matter how many fake accounts, flying monkeys, right, hooveration by proxy, gifts, whatever, will not prosper with the Divine Feminine. Saturn in Aquarius, right, until the 10th of October. You are still dancing to the beat of the drum you made by the sweat of your proverbial balls, Divine Feminine. Pinkies up. And with what? The final one, the 5th one, Pluto in Capricorn, no less. Until the 6th of October, giving you a deeper understanding in how you control and what you're allowing yourself to be controlled by. Every time they are tempted to touch you in whatever manner, whether through what? Their version of love, which is what? Love formation or hatation, because they can't get the big cat Divine Feminine again, right? You can't be reached. They can't reach you on social media. Listen, some of them have gone to readers, getting reads on you, trying to what? Test the water, your energies, to see if they can slip in, right, on the wings of skullduggery. What they meant for your destruction turned out to be your biggest blessing, Divine Feminine. You dodged a bullet. You broke generational curses. You got down and dirty, faced your shadow side, realizing that you attracted these persons into your life through childhood wounds, and in some cases you was born into that paradigm. Ancestral karma you came here with. Beat it you did. Being exalted and lifted up you are. They used every weapon. Lies, treachery, and betrayal. Oh, child, we can laugh now, can't we, Divine Feminines? Fist bump, but it wasn't funny at the time. Especially when we had to smack the shit out of ourselves and hold the chair pose while we complained. Those are the days, guys. The good old days are no longer here. Distant memories, only used for what? Teaching moments. Teaching moments. As Father God rolls you up, no infiltration shall pass. You lead with your third eye. You interview all, big and small, to see who sent you or what you come here for. Or do you come here to what? Assist with your own tableau? When Father God told you to stand down, fall back, so that they, divine masculine and their familiars, could use every weapon in their arsenal. Yes. You fell back and they got wicked. Why? Because you learned Easter Island and Stevie Wonder understood they were siphoning your energies, trying to make you crack on crazy and jealous of the mayhem you escaped by the sweat, as I said, of your proverbial balls. They never expected to see you return, leading the pack. The pack of true soul family, the pack of your common sense. It's a flipping big pack, blood. The pack of your infinite possibilities, your grace, your beauty, and your good luck. Yes, baby, abundance. The first blessing was when you got them off your back, darling dear. They was like a monkey on your, well, not really a monkey, more of a tree sloth on your back. Come through, Birdman. They have to put respect on your name. The second level of your blessing, they don't know how to act in your presence, because you are a presence as you what? Sit in your spiritual duty on your purpose, having known and become to know thyself. Yes, you went and got your birth natal charts, and when you read it at first, it was boring, wasn't it? You got bored after the first few lines. Why? Because you're not used to knowing about you, knowing how great you are, knowing what tools are available to you from the day you take your first breath to the day you take your last. You was blind and floundering, darling dear, but no more. You no longer are going to compete where you don't compare. You leave the bottom feeders with their pet cemetery ways where they are. You blind your eye to any message, because trust me, they are asking about you as they continue to live their toxic, fugazi existence. People from your past are coming up to them and approaching them with your progress. Did you hear what the big cat did this time? They're talking about your this and that. And every word is making them angry and feel useless. So therefore, they are in high commander, torturous mode for whomsoever is in their hemisphere, as they continue to be the victim of their life. The dirt they threw on you boosted your growth process. Notice, divine feminine, you lead the pack. Big cat chronicles continues. Yes, let's dive in. Was it planets keep retrograding because craniums are being sorted out? Quick, smart, and in a hurry. That's in a few smacks across the face, yes. From yourself, blood. No one else. As I sip my mocha, cause I ain't getting smoke, blood. Nope. Not today or any other day. Right, let's get the energies for this read. We're gonna use the, if I can reach it. Is it the love? No, but I went to pick up the love deck, this one, and I picked up the fairy, so therefore, you're meant to see this message on the base. It says precious time. The fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and to take the most of your precious time, to make the most of your precious time, excuse me. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. Let me tell you something, they ain't mindful about wasting your time, blood. And none of us know, we're keeping this, blood. We're going to keep this one high so you can see it, right? Don't allow no one to waste your time. This woman reminds me of what? The Queen of Swords, darling dear. This is somebody who is accomplished, assured, knowing themselves, right? Somebody who is astute, They narrow in on the true intel of a situation. They see things as they truly are. You realize that you don't need nobody to put respect on your name. Respect is what you serve. They can't approach you with fool. Which message where? Time is precious and of the essence. You have a soul mission to complete. And you don't want to be caught short on your judgment day. If that don't make you get lickety split, I don't know what will. Base of the deck, distorted feminine. A bitter Betty, a bitter bitch. Probably the one that's been assaulted by the divine masculine as they realize you lead the pack, guys. Natural born skills, darling dear. As you what bend the matrix, law of attraction. Somebody's jealous blood. This is a fake empress. Everything she tried to send towards you has been, look at the eyes. Only another bottom feeder would pay attention to what she's got going on. But whatever she did, darling dear, this looks like spirits to me as well. Is lurking around them. Something that she did is coming home to roost. This person is drowning in misery. Can't you see the tears, the bubbles, unable to breathe? What is it? I believe it's your social media, darling dear. That sunlight, she's watching everything you do. She or he. Because you know gender is fluid. Somebody is distorted to their core by what you've got going on. Tell them to stop. No, we tell them nothing. Well, let them work it out. Everything they see is putting them further and further back in their shell, back in their place. You are showing them how a big cat moves in silence just by your actions. They're watching. And everything they see is bending them out of shape. If this is a mother or father, they're nobody's mother or father. Absentee parent, cruel. This is somebody that will give things, if they are giving things, objects rather than true love, true attention, because the attention has to be centered on them all the time. As though their time is more precious than everybody else's. It's not. When they realize the opportunities they missed with their progeny, too late will be their cry. What's this? Creativity, darling dear. Some of you are going to be walking into union with a like-minded soul through the door of infinite possibilities, darling dear. Up, I say. When it's up, it's stuck. Come through, Cardi B. This is what they're watching. They're watching you build a stable foundation. This could also be you uniting your masculine and feminine energies, right? Being your protector, provider, nurturer, bringing in the abundance. This also speaks about you, divine feminine, continuing to tap into your creativities. This is about you having faith the size of a mustard seed. I'm seeing a boat in the background. Some of you are going to be traveling because of your creativities. What unique gifts you are utilizing at this moment in time is going to take you to a different place on the globe, darling. They're moving GPS. I'm also seeing you being spiritually guided. A lot of you are reading, learning new things, using what you learned to build your infinite possibilities, your yellow brick road, moving forward with strength, willpower, determination, compassion always for self. Realizing time is precious. I'm also getting in, you've also got, there's a feminine energy lying about an illness. An illness, as I said it before, it was nobody's mother, could be lying about a pregnancy. Getting full on creative blood, they're lying. Why? Because they want the attention. They're an attention have. Lying, and lying again, right? And if they're trying to work it out with the masculine, listen, this person is a cave person, a Neanderthal. Right? Guarded in the heart. This talks about a pygmisha, begging love. Yes, baby. The mask has been ripped off and they have been judged as unworthy. And they're looking at you because when these distorted masculines get into these unions, right, these karmic masculines, guess who's the topic of conversation? I'll wait. Right. And all of your wrongdoings is put forward, right? This person had to be what? She had to be a tigress in the bedroom, a chef in the kitchen, right? Was it a duchess in the streets? All of these things which was not in their makeup, darling dear. This person was used to having the attention of them. I told you, an attention whore. Now they've been put in a situation with a masculine who's what? Cold-hearted and mean, closed off. Yes, baby. Who is at this moment disappointed, right? Disillusioned, right? And feeling like a dumbass in a situation. Dodge the bullet, divine feminines. They're trying to send you. They need to be alone. Bobby needs to be alone with his phone. So he can get them messages out there. Right? He needs to be in the cupboard, mouth breathing over your pictures, divine feminine. Wishing they could. But every time they are tempted to touch, you are even more further in the distance, darling dear. Doing the Watusi on your infinite possibilities. Right. Let's see what Divine Masculine wants to say. What messages was they trying to send? Going to use a giant playing card deck. Reason why I'm using, this is where tarot came and playing cards came from. It originated from tarot. The only thing is it doesn't have major arcana except for the Joker, which is the Fool energy. I left them both in here. If we see the Technicolor one, then we can see that a fool's journey has begun anew, afresh, a leap of faith. If it's in the reverse, listen, negative cycles. That will be the one that's in black. Will be negative cycles being repeated. Foolish actions. Yes. What does Divine Masculine want to say? I'm just going to pull it from the deck after I shuffle, so let me give it a good shuffle. This is going to be difficult for me because I'm used to shuffling and picking and shuffling. Look. Well, obviously they're going to have to use some kind of smoke signal because you ain't speaking to them, blood. Your ears have been locked. Alright, what does Divine Masculine want to say? 8 of Swords. This person is what? Pressed, pumped and perturbed. All up in their cranium, darling. They are imprisoned by their own thoughts. 8 of Swords, big cat. Lean in, guys, because this is juicy from the get-go. Divine Masculine is feeling isolated at this moment in time, trapped in a situation with ruminating thoughts. I told you, nothing like the end game, darling dear. Nothing like the end game. When they was laughing, right? Yes, they laughed. When they was laughing and throwing the stones at you, Divine Feminine, did you throw them back? No, you didn't. You blinded your eye and you shut up, guys. Divine Masculine is extremely pressed, pumped, and perturbed about what you've got going on. That's the first message. Yes! Look at this. The Queen of Cups. They're pressed, pumped, and perturbed about your unconditional love, darling dear. Because they know they no longer have it. You are no longer codependent. This is why they're worried. You broke it out of yourself. Yes. Posh clap. Love it. You broke it out of yourself. They're realizing that you are a nurturer. They're remembering the love that you gave, because a narcissist, a high commander Decepticon, does not understand the true concept of love. When they find supply that they want to be amongst, right, they will be an attentive listener. This is what the Swords is about, listening, blood. They listen so that they can mirror back to you what you were showing them, your version of love. Yes, they might miss it now because they're not getting the same energy from, where is it? Where is Pygmisha? They're not. And the truth is in their face, darling dear. They realize that it was a dick thing, or a panani thing, or futuma panani thing going on here. Yes, they took that flower, that stank weed. Yes. They're all in their cranium about you. The sword speaks about, obviously, about messages, because some of you must have been messaged, but it seems like you gave an Easter Island or a Stevie Wonder to that. 8 of Cups, darling dear. You turned your shapely back. Emotional drain, hairline taker, heartbreaker, liar. Listen, I've said it many times. Who can stand in the face of the liar? Not the big cat. You get 2 of these and 1 of those. It gets wearing, darling dear. And it did get wearing. The 2 8s together talk about you having a higher calling, darling. One that is grounded in what? Self-awareness. You are understanding that your love is like no other. Why? It gave them the balls to do all of that F shit, didn't it? Didn't it? They thunk that you would be the Queen of Cups and wait until thy kingdom come. Hell no. You decided thy kingdom come was the day when you cut them off. Even if it was the other way around, you had to leave this situation, become self-aware. Nothing like facing what you put into a situation that was brought to your door, darling dears. Yes, they're very upset that you moved on. Or you've left the situation. They didn't want the situation to end. They wanted it to be on rinse and repeat. Everything is about you, darling dear. The beginning and the end, the Alpha and Omega. They're realizing it now. Oh well, what's this? The Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands in its lower nature. This is a Jezebel spirit. Revelations 2:20. A tree sloth for sure. With Panani and Fatum on their forehead like gang signs. This is what got in the mix. This person got into their head. Whispered things about you. Like, how dare the divine feminine treat you like this? I can treat you better. What they really meant, as I relay it to you, divine feminine, is that I can stretch myself out further on the floor, darling dear. Put your feet firmly on my back, and I'll keep my nose in the dust. Yes, baby, I told you, Pig Misha. This person got mentally in their head, yeah? And divine masculine wants you to know that they was with this person to get over the emotional loss of you. They didn't think you'd be gone forever. Right? Look at this. Jack of Spades. This is the page of swords. Spine.com. But they're not looking at whomsoever they're in a relationship. Look, you're looking off into the distance, emotionally mature. The Jack of Spades is immature, darling dear. They pop off at the drop of a hat. Insecure, destabilized cranium. And what is he spying on? Right, let's see. You've been solo dolo like the girls on the pole, darling dear, managing all your responsibilities. Yes, when you started, you was crying and you was juggling and struggling until you realized who the hell you are and who is your father. Come on, big cat, you got with the program. They're watching you boss up, lead the pack. Yes. Let's clarify. What else do you want to tell us, Divine Masculine? Because Divine Feminine got something to say to you. Let's give it. Listen, I'm so tempted to shuffle cards. It's my way. I know I'm not supposed to. Well, who said that? Well, listen. Right. They're all up in their cranium, are they? Worried, pressed, pumped and perturbed. 8 of Swords on its face, darling. They're feeling isolated and restricted. Go with those thoughts, their thoughts running through their mind. Peppering their brain like napalm. Yeah. Ace of Swords, darling dear. This goes to 9 of Swords. Did I say that the pressure has been turned up? This person is worried.com. Crying, anxious, nervous. They have an eating disorder. Either they're too fat or they're too skinny. Some of them have taken to their bed with depression and stress. And it's only just begun. This is the ace, darling dear. Right? As I said, the swords is about your cranium, your intellect, your thoughts, downloads. Listen, they are caught up in ghetto Groundhog Day. It's called karma to you and I. But it's what? A bit of depression, not feeling well. Some of them are what? Slipping through the net. They haven't been diagnosed. They need a big frenzy to sort out what they've got going on. And it's only just begun. All they can think about is you as they turn their back to this partner, the distorted feminine that they're with, who's trying to be creative, right? To get them to notice them. It's habit. Forgive I. Well, it was probably supposed to happen. Queen of Cups. Let's see. Three of Pentacles. This is why they're worried as well about you going into a union. The Three of Pentacles, Three of Diamonds is about being recognized also as a major craft person in your field. This is being paid the big Pentacles in return for your skills, your craftsmanship, whatever it is. It's also my marriage card. They're pressed, pumped and perturbed about you getting someone else. Imagine that, after they had all of them someones. They're worried about what you're doing with your good. Punani off for Tom. Are you kidding me, blood? Listen, they are full-on radio analysts, right? Unpaid, I might add. Focused on whatever partnerships, business deals, accolades, achievements that you've got going on. And it's breaking the divine masculine down. They feel stressed to the core. They can't believe that you're not coming back. Did you get their message? Yes, love it. Posh clap. Don't worry, we're going to come through with a new tarot deck in a minute. See what else is going on here. Because today I got time, cuz. Pinky's up. Buckle in, divine feminines, because this is interesting. And it's also embarrassed. Are they not embarrassed? This is so embarrassing. Embarrassing. They're worried about the new part. Some of you have what? Received business deals, scholarships, higher education, are in a position where you're teaching or caring for others. Pentacles speaks about health. This also speaks about them seeing you caring for yourself. Right? It's almost as though they're realizing that it looks as though you aren't even heartbroken, like you couldn't give two figs. Listen, it took a great load of self-control to get to that point. But nobody needs to know about your work in the dark, except Father God and possibly your progeny, because they saw you go batshit crazy, blood. Hey! When, you know the days when they didn't dare ask you for dinner, they made what they could in the kitchen, and they went on YouTube for recipes. Though, you remember them the days? Listen, they were dark indeed, but you know what? Come Monday, I was ready to go to work, full makeup. Nobody knew. Fist bump, yes! Remember, big cat. This is why you have to understand divine feminine, how gorgeous, lovely, and fabulous you are. The strength. Leading the pack, are you? Posh clap. Mocha sipped. They're realizing who hold the whip. Oh, is it? As they beat up themselves in their cranium. As I said, they need a frenzy. They slip through the net. Not coming back. Moved away. Look! I told you, the Joker. The Technicolor one. You took a leap of faith. You were spontaneous and took a chance on you. You've begun anew on the tree of life. You've begun another, what? Fool's journey. And I don't mean you as a fool like you is stupid. No, baby. This is about you being what? Happy about the choices you've made. This also speaks about a new partner coming to. That's why they're worried, mate. And the more they worry and focus on that, the more they help out with your manifestation of whom you truly deserve, right? Whether it's platonic, romantic, right? Or business-wise. They're helping you. Listen, they'll always be a fan. Let them continue to focus on what's going on in your shiznai. Every thought, right, is a step to their heart chakra. And their brain is moving around like two rocks in a bag. Yes! New beginning, darling dear. This is the leap of faith, the risk, the chance you took on yourself. Who's laughing now? They're feeling like a clown, possibly Pennywise son or daughter. As you what? Get over it, darling dear. You simply had to. 8 of Cups. You said, I'll be damned. And after you said that, on everything I love. Yes, you said it. And then you what? Continued onwards. You was unsure of the path you was taking. This also speaks about travel. Some of you had to travel in order to restart, renew, regenerate yourself, get yourself in gear, change your full direction. I do believe that it's like, it's the hardest part was the emotional part. You attached yourself to something that was nothing but a joker, darling dear. A full-on mate, a clown. You moved away from that. What about this distorted feminine, right? Acting like a free spirit, right? Around this, listen, the person they're dealing with, this divine masculine or karmic masculine, whatever you want to call him, right, is immature to the core. And they're not focused on them. Listen, they've got the unsatisfied eyes. They're looking for somebody who's single and responsible, has their own foundation, possibly their own vehicle. Homosexual. Doing recon. They're not interested in them, not at all, blood. They're not looking at them. That negative behavior, they're both looking at each other. Yes, baby. They're giving it to each other. Look at that, how you started shuffling again. Stop it, left hand. Okay, says right hand. What's this card? 3 of Wands. This goes to 4 of Wands, darling dear. She's wanting to what? A more stable situation, wanting things to be more clear and more calm. She believes that she's with her person, this immature person that liked to cuss her to the core, tell her all types of things. She's still willing to sleep with them. She sees this as a long-term situation and is going to do everything in her power to remain. 7 of Pentacles. What did I say? She's going to reinvest in that situation regardless of how that person treats her, what they say. And the fact that they act single as soon as they leave the domicile, the mud heart. What's this? King of Hearts. This is a divine counterpart. This person, this divine masculine, karmic, whatever, believes that you're going to meet somebody who is more worthy of your statures, because you, as I said, are serving Queen of Hearts. Somebody who is financially set. The King of Cups is someone who is slow to speak. They're loving, a good parent, an ideal partner. We already said the Joker. We already saw the Joker. This talks about a new beginning as well as a new partner. All new everything. This is all that person thinks about, is who you're dealing with, who you can get, or who is getting at you, which is causing a lot of conflict that is not going to be resolved. Yes. Not knowing what's going on. Who's getting your time? Who is punching your clock? And here you are, solo. Listen, I nearly shuffled the cards again, blood, but Spirit is saying take the bottom one. Why? 6 of Wands. You are successful, darling. And now my fan is blowing over everything, trying to cause a fire. This distorted feminine, wasting her time in a situation, being extremely creative. You're going to get success. Whatever you've put your cranium towards, whatever you put your efforts towards, divine feminine, you are earmarked for success. This also speaks about being head and shoulders above competition. You don't compare where you don't compete. They can't even compete with you. Not today or any other day. Why? Because you know your worth. You managed to rebuild your kingdom. Solo dolo, like the girls on the pole. If you've got progeny, everybody is taken care of. Everything that deserves to be in your life has a place. Again, this is my ring bearing card. Engagement, being engaged. You have a divine union coming towards you. As I said, divine masculine, karmic masculine, whatever label you wish to put on him, is focused on that, and this is helping it manifest in your life. This person feels like a fool, a dumbass. I don't think he wants you to get that message. They still want you to have the message of being jealous, feeling like left out. Let's get another deck. Get these cards out the way. Yes, moved on, mate. This is the Magic of Tarot deck, a new deck. I'm just breaking in. Did you see that? I turned around the precious time and it faced me. Let's see. Are you going to stay there and block off that creativity? How about here? You're gonna hear ruffling, struggling as I try and sort it out. Okay, let's give it another shufty. Any more messages for Divine Feminine as they what? Obliterate the comfort zone and recreate in whatever format they wish, as they continue to what? Be guided. Living a purpose-filled life, having turned pain into champagne, understanding how to identify the little fingers of this world. First card we have out is the Nine of Swords. I told you, they are pressed, pumped and perturbed. They are talking about you, a lot of malicious words. A lot of slander is afoot. What's going on? There. Nine of Swords talking about you, but in all this talking, they are worried. Worried about what you've got going on. Your multiple options. Spirit is also telling you, Divine Feminine, to continue to choose wisely. Not every cup must you drink from. I'm hearing somebody's got having a bit of diarrhea, some kind of food poisoning. You ate something that hasn't gone very well with you. You've been up all night, you've got headaches, your stomach is hurting, and your toilet is doing overtime. It's getting its full worth. You have options. This is why they're worrying. They didn't want you to have options. They didn't want you to move on, right? But we've got what? The Two of Swords all up in your cranium. You made a head over heart decision. You had a choice to make, a decision to make. One that would bring you into more balance. Some of you had to what? Choose to move away from the negativity of it all. This talks about blind justice, darling dear. It also speaks about moderation. Some of you was drinking a lot in a situation, right? Giving yourself cognitive dissonance, amnesia. But Spirit has told you to put them cups down. It also speaks about what you making new decisions about your finances, your stability, where you want to stay. For those of you that are wishing to relocate, right? Spirit is saying it's going to take a little bit more time. Some as much as 4 weeks, 14 weeks, 1 and 4, 5 weeks. Clarify this Nine of Swords, please. Three of Cups. Yes, baby. Somebody's really upset about the choice they made. Third party situation. Celebrating with feminine energy. Yes, the King of Wands. The dig dealer himself. The free spirit. This person loved the attention of others. They did, and did everything to get said attention. Unsatisfied eyes. Now they're worried. They weren't worried when they was perpetrating all of these heinous crimes. Why? Because the karma, the wheel, is on them, mate. And this is not good. Why? Because they realizing that you are about to be gifted with an emperor. Told you, options. Because you was told to wait. Take your time, darling dear. This is also about you no longer what? Sacrificing yourself to situations that are not pouring into you. Whomsoever's coming towards you, whether it's platonic, romantic, right? This person was worth waiting on, personal people, because it's going to be like-minded, those that pour into you as you pour into them. Some that would be what? Wouldn't dare risk keep you hanging, or risk losing you. Base of the deck, world card, what did I say? New chapter, 3 major arcana on the 7 of cups, definitely being guided. Something as little as what? 7 weeks, 7 days, 7 months. This person or people are about to enter your life, and it's going to begin a new chapter, one that you had to make a head over heart decision, right? Spiritually guided. Clarify the 2 of Swords, please. Ten of Swords, yes, baby. Moving away from this betrayal, backstabbing. Some of you are going to be what? Recovering from some kind of an operation. Seen a lot of water here. Something to do with your urinary tract, something to do with the genital area. This is a full recovery from that situation. 5 of Cups. This person is regretting that you have a whole new world being opened up towards you. They're seeing you looking at good fortune, darling. They're holding your gangster as you watch the foolishness being portrayed outside the perimeter. This person wants to come back through. They're filled with regret, looking at the betrayal. I told you. Judgment knows their address, darling dear. Karma is being delivered. And justice. Some cases on the wings of divorce papers, right? If it's in a work situation, justice is going to be on your side, divine feminine. It's about to be balanced out. The sword of truth, darling dear. Make sure that you have your file. Nothing like having it written down to show up the F shit. When they think they've got you, you get them. Libra energy, right? 4 of Cups. Again, this is the regret card. Somebody's going to regret the injustices that they perpetrated you. Stabbed you many times, told many lies on you. They're in regret now. They regret it. Nothing like karma to pull up on a bitch or a midge. The partner you're going to be meeting is older than the one that you was dealing with. The one that broke your heart, or thought they did, until you realized how precious your time really was. What's this? On the Temperance, 5 of Wands. This speaks about you what? Moving away from conflict, embracing change, darling dear. It also speaks about moving away from situations, finding more balance, realizing that you don't need to be part of the crowd. You can be balanced and whole on your own, darling dear. You was not meant to fit in. What's the matter, darling?
The neighbor Ken wanted you to copy this if you could.
Huh? Which neighbor?
Ken.
Wants to copy what?
Both sides of it.
What makes him copy him? What makes... I wanted blood clot. Sorry, guys. The neighbor from next door, just not my door, neighbors that I don't speak to, asked them for me to photo... I don't even want to touch it. Give it back to him.
Okay.
Give it back to him. Listen, lad. Don't accept nothing. Can't you wash your hands? I want it blow beat. Listen, you gonna get the full Jamaican. Does he really want hockey sticks? I'm trying to talk about being balanced in your cranium. Going on to bed days. How does he know I've even got a photocopier in here? What him know? Listen, Sputnik mouth breathers always watching shit coming into your domicile. Right? trying to bring their dark. Listen, don't let me cuss this man this morning. Not to his face, guys. Easter Island and Stevie Wonder. Give him back that shit. Wash your hands, Karma. Good God. This is what I'm saying. Trying to infiltrate your camp. Bring the darkness. I don't know this person, blood. You don't know this, but we're doing the Mariah Carey. Yes, those that would want to keep you in competition with others, making you feel less than, in lack, when you are the whole power grid, divine feminine. What's that? Xena Princess Warrior, her name is Karma Amor. The results of our actions was love. Her father gave her that name, then proceeded to be the devil's emissary. Yes, baby, Satan's fondest and hardest worker. Listen. Listen. Ooh. Ah. Where's my mocha? Because I ain't getting smoke, blood. Want to come bring foolishness in my yard? Yo. No, I'm wasting precious time. Don't know what they're smoking over here. Over there, blood. Yes, baby. Temperance is about to bring in. What you are seeking, divine feminine, is seeking you. It's going to what? Set off many tower moments in as many as 5 people, darling dear. Gemini energy. True love's first kiss. Harmony and balance in relationships that are guided by Archangel Michael, whom rules the solar plexus, darling dear. Your willpower, your drive, your purpose, how you was able to maintain control. Archangel Michael also rules the direction of east, something from the east. This person may be Asian from the east, I don't know, but this is not the somebody who's different to you in some way. This is the one that's bringing the what you actually seeking, bringing what you are seeking, being guided. And again, I have to warn some of you big cats, you need to put down the Bob Marley, right? Stop blazing it up, right? And you need to put down the cup, because the drink is clouding your mind and your decision making, because you don't want to make the decision to do time traveling back to the divine masculine or karmic masculine or whatever label you've put on them. No, sir, that would not be good. On the base of the deck, the Queen of Pentacles, ideal wife material, darling dears. Business acumen, gives good advice, knows how to get to them their bags, multiple streams of income. If you have progeny, right, you are the ideal mother. This also could speak of a pregnancy in this union. If you are of childbearing age, it also speaks about what? A power couple. Those focused on what? Growing together. Love it. Behind that, 6 of Pentacles, equal give and take. Love it. Love it. They're jealous and worried about what you've got going on, guys. They think that you're giving it to everybody, including what? The mailman. Anyway, we call it the postman in the UK. Let's get some more intel. Let's go into the deck of the wicked. What do they want to say before we push off? They're an echopraxy. We already knew this. The distorted feminine tried to be you, but there's only one you, and you're taken, so therefore they got to be themselves. If up to the core, mate. At what? They've got a key in their back, trying to what? Do everything they can for the masculine who's closed off, mate. With their phone, I told them, leave Bobby alone. Needs to be alone with their mobile to get in contact with the horde. Yes, what's this? Sex with them is Russian roulette. Listen, King of Wands energy, unsatisfied eyes and genitalia. This is a freak. Leave them alone. They need to be a free spirit in the sense where they need to share the love. Right? What's this? I have a criminal past of violence. So they like to punch people around, eh? Or choke the truth out of you, eh? Or what did that subscriber write? I had subscriber. Your name begins with V. I saw your email. I did answer it, saying that her boyfriend likes to pick her up and take her into the other room, and then likes to hit her. What do you mean he picked you up? Let me tell you something. 101. Right? If you don't want someone to pick you up and carry somewhere, you spread it wide and drop it low. What do I mean? You spread your legs, get a firm stance, and then lower your bum like a chair post. It makes yourself heavier, right? And it also puts you at the point where you can elbow and dig out whatever is at that level of soft materials. Go and watch my Don't Get Smoked video, darling. No, I haven't even imagine that. Somebody wanted to carry me off to punch me in my face. Oh dear! Father God, protect me! South Node told you. Karmic past life and dysfunction. They're living in the karma of their ancestors, and they're creating more karma by being in a situation where they don't want to be. So therefore they're what? A free spirit. With genitalia that has no pause or chill factor. What else? It's all coming out purple today, right? They're a shapeshifter and a Judas in a Peter suit. And didn't I say they was talking about you? The slander of it all. Doesn't matter, big cat, divine feminine. God's hearing everything, mate. Everything is being written down. And karma is being delivered. One more. You've got a pink one. Right? What did I say? I got a reading on you. They wants to see how they can get in and fit in. Make your hairline pitchy-patchy and put you in destitute status. Have you displaced from your everything. Imagine that. What's this? Falling on my lap. Last one from this deck. Right? A culprit thief. Right? I told you some kind of work situation is about to come in balance. You've got the file divine feminine. And it's in your favor. Know when to hold them and when to fold them. Wait for the right moment before you drop your piece de resistance. There is no higher court than the truth, especially when divine feminine is motivated to gather the evidences. Let's go to another deck. What else does divine masculine want to say in the message? The message that nearly broke your back, fell from the sky blood. They're going through Brug Pocketer status. Right. What they're living in is nothing but hard work, and there is always strange pussy, P-U-2-S-Y, hanging around. Right. Listen. Degradation, poverty. Right. This is how they're feeling on the inside. Just imagine how they're perpetrating that. Right. And all they can see is you glowing up, darling dear, getting great fortune and abundance. Right? Solo, I might add. You are looking golden, darling dear. Golden. You are looking like the jackpot. What did I just say? The gift, darling dear. You're looking like the gift from the distance, outside the perimeter, as they're trying to be catered to. By what? This distorted feminine. Right? Pygmisha. Being catered to by people that are lying. As they lie to them. The King of Wands is dexterous of tongue. No weapon formed against the big cat shall prosper. Know this, divine feminine. When Father God shows up to clear the playing field, every knee shall bow. They've simply got to put respect on your name. Bossing up in the wallet. Being a gift to all those you allow into your hemisphere, realizing what is what, fresh shit shining in the sunlight, understanding how to fully drop down and get your eagle on. Use your intuition at all times. Not allowing those rose-colored glasses on, blood. Right? You bossed up. This is about you no longer being anchored to your past, looking towards your distant horizons. As I said, some of you are about to travel for work as well as love. They didn't expect you to mature. They expected you to be sitting on a shelf like a figurine, waiting for one more round, Julie, on this what? Community genitalia, darling. Base of the deck. Change is afoot for you. Some of you will be going on a train journey, and this also speaks about you what? Paying close attention to your luggage. Make sure it's properly ticketed. You've got your proper information on it, your proper intel. Be sure to dot your I's and cross your T's, because we are fast approaching Mercury retrograde, where things will go askew. But it doesn't say don't travel. Take the opportunities, every opportunity that is being offered to you at this moment, Divine Feminine. Because everything is a gift to you at this moment in time, leading to your infinite possibilities, great fortune, abundance on every level. Keep your expectations high, darling dear, as only a mature person, somebody who knows their worth, can. Because distance horizon, what you are seeking is seeking you. The 3 and the 6 goes to a 9, hermit energy, self-examination, self-improvement, relying on your spiritual strength. Use your intuition to guide you. You are a child of the divine, darling dear. Know your worth and know your path, and continue to what? Forward march. As Abraham Lincoln said, we move forward slowly, never backwards. Don't allow the time travelers in. Let them stay where they are. They beg for that shit. But now they've got a beggar at their side every day begging for their attention as they try to stay in the cupboard with their mobile phone to get in contact with the horde. Leave Bobby alone. Right? Heart with a key. Meeting the one. Open your heart. Getting together. Something that is perfect. Your yin to your yang. Right? Girl with a snake and addictions, the separation, and what? Clarity and the truth. I told you. There's addictive behavior going on in that situation, darling dear. And it's with somebody who is stabbing them, darling. Being stabbed. This is what you left behind. Guantanamo Bay, codependence. This person is obsessed and controlling. Right? He's got a block and no restraint, darling dear. A block of what? I don't know. Right? This person is what? An empath and a paradigm and narcissist paradigm. That is what you experienced, darling dear. They used you, right? And you enabled them with no boundaries, no this. You have to take your part in the place in order to what? Forgive it and move on, which you did. You separated yourself like Tinky Winky. You got away with your bag, darling dear. Clarity, me say. Everybody's seeing things for what they truly are without the rose-colored glasses. Know this. You can get away. They would love to get away. Base of the deck. Look! Everybody's wearing a mask and no one's wearing a condom. Good God, you better hide your good. Hide it under the tree if need be. The tree of life. As you go on the fool's journey, we already saw that. A new beginning. Continue to tap into your creativity, Divine Feminine, because time is precious. You are precious. On that, I drops me mic. Toddle over to Teesprings, where I have a plethora of paraphernalia that will surely titillate your fancy. Or take the hop, skip and drum to the Patreon, where you will have access to all the extended reads for $5.55 change. Or if you require more in-depth personal read, birth chart, palm reading, Hellenistic chart, please email me at frequencyphoenix55. What's going on here? frequencyphoenix555 at gmail.com. Yes, baby, them I got you eat. Their comfort zone is Guantanamo Bay. Yours is at the foot of Father God Most High, Mother Isis. Continue to what? Keep your eyes forward, Divine Feminine. They did not expect you to get up. They did not expect you to come back leading the pack. They didn't realize that you was royal. Oh, well. Dos for Danya with 2 of these and 1 of those. And as I always say, don't get smoked. Don't smoke yourself, blood. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat. Did you get the message, Divine Feminine? Cat.